As April approaches, an explosive confrontation looms on the horizon, driven by E.J. DiMera's unyielding desire for vengeance and fueled by the dark secrets Philip Kiriakis desperately wishes to bury. It all began when E.J. overheard a conversation he was never meant to hear. At the Brady pub, Kate Roberts inadvertently shared sensitive information with Roman Brady, unaware that E.J. DiMera stood nearby, silently absorbing every word. What E.J. learned deeply disturbed him. His son, Johnny DiMera, had been burdened with a painful truth about his origin, that he was conceived through an act of violence. E.J. fiercely believed Johnny didn't deserve to carry this heavy emotional weight. Enraged, E.J. confronted Kate. He accused her of thoughtlessly burdening his son, and despite Kate's attempts to explain and justify her actions, the confrontation quickly escalated into an intense argument. E.J., known throughout Salem for his ruthless nature and willingness to exact revenge, made a chilling promise. Kate would suffer for her carelessness, and her suffering would come through the one person she loved most deeply, her son, Philip Kiriakis. At first, Kate scoffed, believing E.J.'s threats to be empty. But when E.J.'s eyes narrowed, zeroing in on Philip, a shiver of dread ran down Kate's spine. Philip, after all, was hiding something explosive, something that, if exposed, could land him behind bars for a very long time. Suddenly, the stakes became unbearably high. Philip Kiriakis has never been a stranger to controversy. Salemites remember vividly his desperate attempt a few years ago to win back Chloe Lane, a plan that went disastrously wrong. In a moment of jealousy and emotional turmoil, Philip had framed Brady Black for murder, dragging many innocent lives through turmoil. And now, Philip finds himself once again entangled in scandal, thanks to Vivian Alamain's meddling. Vivian, ever the manipulator, had forged a crucial letter, a deceitful act that has ensnared Philip, Sarah Horton, Stephanie Johnson, and, of course, Kate herself. They're bound by a secret that could unravel their lives if it ever came to light. E.J. DiMera, determined and devoid of scruples, senses blood in the water. Driven by vengeance and his own deep-seated resentment, E.J. is ready to exploit any crack in Philip's defenses. As E.J. begins his mission to uncover Philip's secrets, he leaves no stone unturned. With the DiMera family's vast wealth and considerable resources, E.J. is uniquely positioned to excavate deeply buried truths. Knowing the bitter feud between Kate and Vivian, E.J. suspects Vivian might unwittingly provide the key to destroying Philip's life. Vivian's prideful boasting at Statesville Prison, her penchant for indiscreet conversations with fellow inmates, could inadvertently expose the dangerous truth. And the truth is indeed dangerous. Philip's freedom hangs precariously by a thread that could snap at any moment. If E.J. discovers the details of Vivian's forgery and Philip's complicity, Philip faces not only disgrace but also a lengthy prison sentence. Kate, protective and fiercely loyal to her son, is justifiably terrified. She knows E.J.'s merciless nature and the potential consequences of Philip's exposure. However, the threat to Philip isn't the only impending disaster. Xander Cook, Philip's own brother, stands unknowingly at the center of this brewing storm. For months, Xander has remained blissfully unaware of the scandal involving his brother and wife, Sarah. The revelation, when it inevitably comes, promises to shatter his world completely. Xander, known across Salem for his volatile temper, bravado, and imposing physical presence, possesses a hidden vulnerability. Beneath his gruff exterior, beneath the brawn and bravado, Xander carries a heart desperate for love, approval, and family connection. His trust in Sarah, the woman he loves deeply, is his greatest vulnerability. The knowledge that Sarah kept Philip's secret from him, choosing loyalty to Philip over honesty with her husband, will ignite an emotional firestorm that could incinerate his marriage. The confrontation is destined to be explosive. When Xander finally learns of Philip's betrayal, his anger won't merely simmer, it will erupt. The intensity of his emotions will drive him toward a painful and heart-rending confrontation with both Philip and Sarah. Questions will fly like daggers. How could Philip betray their bond as brothers? Why did Sarah choose secrecy over loyalty to her husband? Xander's fury, intertwined with a profound sense of betrayal and hurt, may force him into choices that threaten to sever family ties permanently. He must decide whether revenge is worth sacrificing his relationship with Sarah and disowning his brother. It's a dilemma drenched in emotional turmoil, with Salem watching in suspenseful anticipation. As EJ continues his quest for revenge, tensions escalate throughout Salem. Each revelation inches Philip closer to destruction, putting Kate on high alert and drawing Sarah deeper into regret and worry. EJ, relentless and unapologetic, seems unstoppable. But in Salem, where alliances shift and secrets never stay hidden, unexpected twists always await around every corner. Will EJ's ruthless determination finally expose Philip's secret and irrevocably fracture multiple lives in the process? Will Xander's discovery drive him to unforgivable extremes, forever changing the course of his relationships? In Salem, nothing is certain except that dramatic confrontations and heartbreaking choices lie ahead. Days of Our Lives continues to weave a complex tapestry of betrayal, revenge, love, and loyalty. This April, viewers must brace themselves. The storm is gathering, and when it breaks, no one will emerge unchanged. Next, Days of Our Lives weekly spoilers. Chad DiMera and Kat Green's heroic battle to save Salem University Hospital. Fans of Days of Our Lives, get ready for an emotional roller coaster this week, March 24th to 28th, 2025, as Chad DiMera, Billy Flynn, and Kat Green, Annalyn McCord, step up to become Salem's unlikely heroes. In an inspiring turn of events, these two dedicated residents of Salem are racing against the clock to save the beloved University Hospital from impending closure. Kat Green recently arrived in Salem, quickly becoming a favorite among viewers for her charisma, intelligence, and determination. After landing her dream job working closely with Salem's iconic psychiatrist, Dr. Marlena Evans, Kat felt she'd found her true calling. However, her happiness was short-lived. Kat learned that University Hospital, the cornerstone of Salem's medical care, was facing severe financial difficulties and potential bankruptcy. The prospect of the hospital closing is more than just a personal career setback for Kat, it's a devastating loss for the entire Salem community. Many Salem residents rely on University Hospital not just for medical treatment, but for emotional support and comfort. Kat, deeply moved by the implications, decides she must take immediate action. Driven by the need to protect her new career and preserve the vital healthcare services for Salem residents, Kat devises a plan to save the hospital. Recognizing the daunting challenge ahead, Kat seeks support from Salem's community leaders. This brings her face-to-face with Chad DiMera, a respected businessman and community figure known for his philanthropic efforts. Chad immediately empathizes with Kat's plight, as the hospital holds significant personal value for him and his family as well. The DiMera legacy, often marked by complexity and drama, includes a history of involvement with Salem's healthcare services, and Chad sees this moment as an opportunity to positively reshape his family's legacy. The duo decides to collaborate, setting their sights on organizing a major fundraising event. Chad commits to securing sponsorship from Salem's influential media outlet, The Spectator, ensuring maximum publicity. Meanwhile, Kat tirelessly coordinates logistics, reaching out to local businesses, organizing volunteers, and creating a buzz within Salem. Together, they prove an unstoppable team, inspiring hope and community spirit throughout Salem. However, in classic Days of Our Lives fashion, challenges quickly emerge. Just as they begin to make significant progress, Kat and Chad find themselves in an unexpected and somewhat humorous situation. A charity auction meant to be a simple, straightforward fundraiser takes an amusing twist when a bidding war erupts, not over auction items but between Kat and Chad themselves. Chad discovers through whispered conversations and overheard gossip that Kat has developed romantic feelings toward him. Suddenly, their professional partnership is tinged with awkward yet endearing tension. Will this newfound romantic interest distract from their ultimate goal? Or will it push them to work even harder to make their mission a success? Chad, ever the gentleman, handles the revelation with sensitivity and grace, though viewers are left to wonder if his own feelings may begin to shift. As the date of the fundraising event draws near, tensions run high. Kat worries they won't meet their financial goals, while Chad faces mounting pressure from corporate sponsors demanding guaranteed results. Adding to the drama, whispers spread throughout Salem that a rival investor might step in and purchase the hospital for commercial redevelopment, threatening their philanthropic vision. But Kat and Chad remain undeterred. They rally support from beloved Salem citizens like Marlena Evans, John Black, and even Victor Kiriakis, whose surprising generosity hints at hidden depths Emotional testimonials from Salem residents who share stories of how University Hospital changed, or even saved, their lives help galvanize the community's resolve. Finally, the night of the fundraiser arrives, marked by glittering lights, glamorous gowns, and high hopes. With the community gathered and anticipation building, Chad and Kat make heartfelt speeches that leave everyone moved. As bids come pouring in and pledges of support are made, the future of the hospital hangs in the balance. Will Salem's citizens manage to come together, saving their beloved institution from closure? Days of Our Lives viewers can expect gripping drama, heartwarming community spirit, and the ever-complicated dance of romance this week. Tune in from March 24th to 28th, 2025, as Chad DiMera and Kat Green stand at the heart of a story that will shape Salem's future, proving that courage, compassion, and cooperation can triumph even in the most desperate of times.